Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
We can look at the earth today, and there are still, even though this devil has destroyed and ruined the earth and polluted the world, polluted the air, polluted the waters, polluted the food and the people and everything, and the earth itself, there are still places on earth that are so breathtaking and so beautiful, even though it's still tainted, but it's just so beautiful to look at. You know, being there can probably take off, you know, or bring you back 5-10 years, maybe 5 or 10 years younger, 15-20 years younger, just by the presence, the aura of that place. So just imagine how much greater the kingdom is going to be when the Most High has on his right hand there are pleasures forevermore. You know, imagine how much greater and how much more beautiful the kingdom of heaven is going to be once it's established. You know, and these are things that we have to keep in mind because this is what we're fighting for.
Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this afternoon, well, this morning still, all right, is dealing with a quick war talk. You know, as I was listening to Off Grid, Desert Foreman, and he was going into a few things, you know, dealing with geopolitical, a few military moves, and, you know, it's just another step closer, all right, to this Third World War, okay? Before I get it, let's get this in the book of Jeremiah, okay? You know, because this is all prophecy, you know, being fulfilled, okay? Is it 50? All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, all right, chapter 51, verse 46, and it says, and least your heart, all right, and least your heart faint, and you fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. And there's, you know, multiple conflicts on multiple fronts, okay, that's going on at the same time. Okay, and he kind of goes into a couple of them. You know, I'm just going to play a little bit of it and kind of sum up, you know, what he's saying, you know, and go into how it links to prophecy, you know, because prophecy is happening exactly as Yahweh Bashim Shah said it would happen. Okay, so let's go here, okay, because these are rumors about what these nations plan on doing, which are rumors of circulating story. So it says we will hear a rumor 1 year and a rumor the other year, then eventually it's going to be actual violence, okay? Actual bloodshed, actual casualties, okay? So I'm going to play a little bit of it.
So this is coming in from RT. You know, the world's in a mess, folks. it's all, Adrian said, it's always been in a mess, but it seems like it's in a real mess now. I mean, we have the Russian-Ukraine situation going on right now. We have China, which could invade Taiwan at any moment. No one knows when that will happen, but we posted a video a few weeks ago that was leaked from a meeting in China, and they were planning the invasion of Taiwan later this year during the fall, either November, September, or somewhere around that time frame. China is converting over the large container ships to haul troops and tanks, folks. There is a big conversion. That's why there has been such a backlog in Shanghai, China. That's one of their major ports, because they closed the whole area down because they were converting a lot of this cargo ships into troop-carrying ships, so they could load thousands and thousands of Chinese troops for an invasion either of Taiwan, or maybe this is for America, folks. Maybe Taiwan is just a fake, a head fake. Maybe the real destination of the invasion is America. Who's gonna, I mean, we don't know. There has been many prophecies from Dmitry Duduman, Henry Gruver, David Wilkerson, that our country would be destroyed in a nuclear war by China, by Russia, and be invaded by China.
And where you think they got that from? Okay. Where you think they got their prophecy from, man? You see? So let's deal with those prophecies, man. Okay? Let's deal with all these prophecies, dealing with Russia spearheading the destruction, all right, of America. Okay? Horn had to blow. Now, when you go to Jeremiah 50:11, it says, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes," okay, which today is Russia, "for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, the vengeance of his temple." Okay? Let's get another one. That's that nuclear destruction, which will be spearheaded by Russia, all right, which will be allied with other nations, man, and completely destroying America. Isaiah 13:11 says, "Behold, I stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard, okay, silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." Okay? So we're seeing these Russians are stirred up, and they're not concerned about the sanctions, okay, or the economic, hindrance from the world market, all right, that America is putting on them, man. Okay? They're still very aggressive when it comes to how they deal with the West, man. Okay? Let's get another one, man. All right? This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 7. And it says, "And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison." And this is the Renaissance period where Esau, Edom, okay, was loose. Okay, the spiritual counterpart of Satan in the earth is Esau, Edom. All right, and he was loosed after what they call the Dark Ages and what they call the Renaissance period. Okay, he was loosed to go and conquer, man. All right, verse 8, "And shall go out to deceive the nation which are in the four quarters of the earth, which he has done," okay, through his false religion, through his false history, through his pseudoscience, okay. It says, "Gog and Magog, which is Russia, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is the sand of the sea." So this man's rulership will begin in his Renaissance period, okay, which is founded on deception, but it will end with a war that will be spearheaded by Russia, man. Okay, and there's plenty more. But what do you think these people are getting these prophecies from, man? They're watching, man. Okay, and if you call yourself any type of scholar of the Bible, it makes perfect sense. Okay, even people that they're not of the fold, they still can see America being destroyed, man, according to the scriptures. All right.
Russia and be invaded by China. China has 1.5 billion people. They have more than enough ships to get the job done. Will this be a surprise attack on our country? Right now, we can see how Russia and China are moving into our backyard, getting closer, or will be getting closer in the months ahead. They are strategically moving the chess pieces around the board to strategically be in place for a knockout punch. Will we allow that to happen? Will we go ahead and preemptively strike their country with nuclear weapons, our weapon? It looks like that we are planning this right now. We want Finland and Sweden to join NATO. We want to be able to place NATO missiles right on the border of Russia. We are very, very upset with the country of Turkey. Turkey now, the country of Turkey, which is the NATO member, is blocking the ascension of Finland and Sweden to become NATO members. Turkey now is on the verge of launching a major invasion in northern Syria against the wishes of the United States. Our Defense Department, our Secretary of Defense, and other Biden officials have warned Turkey at least 4 different times to stop the invasion plans. Do not invade northern Syria. Turkey is on the verge right now of going to war with another NATO member, Greece. So there could actually be a war in the coming months between Turkey, Greece, which is a NATO member, and the United States, folks. This is actually happening. Turkey, the country of Turkey, is now siding with Russia and China against us. They are picking sides.
It's all prophecy. It's all prophecy, man. Okay, do you see the precise accuracy of biblical prophecy, man? Okay, everything is happening exactly as Yahweh Bashim al-Shai said it would happen, man. Let's get it, man. Because even though Turkey is a NATO country, guess what? They're siding with Russia. Okay, everyone is subjugated to prophecy, man. Let's get that real quick. Okay, this is Romans 9. Okay. This is Romans 9 and 18. It says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. Okay? So if the Lord wants to have mercy on you, he's gonna put a spirit on you to be obedient, man. Okay, if he doesn't want to have mercy on you, he's going to harden you, man. Okay, and if you go verse 19 says, thou wilt say unto them, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? No one can resist his will, and his will is written in the scriptures, man. Everybody is sticking to the script, man. Okay, so that's why when you go to the scriptures, all these alliances that we're seeing being forged, you know, geopolitically, all right, lines up exactly with the Bible. Okay? When you go to Ezekiel 38, and let's get straight to the point. This is and I will turn thee, and the thee is speaking of Russia, man, Gog and Magog, and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, because the invasion of Ukraine was pretty much Russia, okay, going into the threshold of Europe. Because once you pass Ukraine, you are in the EU. You are in the European Union. Okay? So we're seeing Russia being brought forth, okay, going west, and they're going to keep going west. The kings of the east are going to come west in this Third World War. Okay, all the way to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, where they're gonna have to deal with Yahushua. Everything is happening in real time, exactly as the scripture said, man. And it says, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords. Okay, this high tech Russian weaponry, man. Okay, this high tech Chinese weaponry, man. Okay, but Russia is the number 2 weapon supplier on the earth behind America, man. And even those that got their weapons from America, all right, are now getting them from Russia. And that's why you had this big falling out with Turkey, because Turkey was supposed to get those F-35 fighter jets from America. Okay, they was part of the F-35 program with America. But when they got the S-400 missile defense systems from Russia, America canceled that deal. And then you had, during the time of Trump actually put sanction, all right, on Turkish steel coming to America. Okay? So pretty much America has pushed Turkey into the arms of Russia, man. And it's all according to prophecy, man. And Turkey is has the second largest military in the NATO. Okay? The second largest military in the NATO, and their airstrips are vital for strategic, attacks in that region over there in the Middle East. That's where America, the Israelis refuel. But see, now as Turkey is cutting America off, okay, that's gonna be a major blow strategically to America and those Israelis over there in that region, man. Okay? It says Persia, which is Iran, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomar and all his bands, the house of Togomar of the North Quarters and all his band, all right, and Gomar is Turkey, man. Okay? And many people with thee, be thou prepared and prepare thyself. Okay, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them, man. Okay, this is unveiling, man. Russia is going forth. Okay, Iran is heavily allied with Russia. Then you just had Russia making deals with Nicaragua, okay, in Central America, So now you finna have Russian boots in Central America, which if you have Russian boots, you're going to have Russian military hardware. Okay? Nicolas Maduro, the president of Venezuela, just had a meeting with Iran. Okay? So now you're going to have an Iranian presence in Venezuela. You see that? This is happening in real time. Okay? There's pieces being, as all these other things going on, and we know, all right, that the Karabma has to come first, but as the Karabma is building up, so is the war building up, man. It's going to happen quick when it do happen, man. Let's get another quick one. Okay, this is Isaiah 21. All right. This is Isaiah 21 and 2. It says, a grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. All right, and it's America. Go up, O Elon, besiege. Okay, O Media, all the sign thereof have I made to cease. Yeah, these nations ain't pouting about what America is doing anymore. Now they're putting themselves in position. Okay, they're not just sitting around pouting, as they once were about what America is doing. Now they're putting themselves in the array. Okay. This is in the NLT, Isaiah 21 and 2. It says, I see a terrifying vision. I see the betrayer betraying, the destroyer destroying. Go ahead, you Elamites and you Medes, Persia and Russia, man. Attack and lay siege. I will make an end to all the groaning Babylon caused. Okay, America caused. Okay. This is where we're at, man. These nations ain't pouting and protesting and going to the UN and crying about what America is doing. No, they're putting themselves in the race. They're putting themselves in position, man. Okay? And if Iran there, them nukes there, man. If Russia there, them nukes there, man. Okay? Them arrows, they bring them arrows with them, man. All right? So let me see, play a little bit more. See what he goes into. Ain't gonna make it too long.
So World War III has already begun. We are in the beginning stages of World War III. Have the nuclear missiles been launched? No. But this is a possibility that could happen in the future. Am I trying to scare you? No, I'm just trying to give you the breaking news that everything is being set up right now for a major confrontation between the Western powers, NATO, the United Kingdom, France, and the United States, and all the other NATO members against Russia, China. North Korea has been in the news lately, launching a lot of ballistic missiles. We are also watching North Korea, which they are now trying to reactivate a nuclear site and get it up and running once again. They closed down construction, but now they have begun construction again on this nuclear facility, which will be able to produce double what their other nuclear reactors are producing to make more nuclear bombs. So the world is getting closer to the edge. And when will it tip over? I don't know, but I do want to bring you all this breaking information. We got a lot more articles for you guys. I'm just going to go down the list. Let me just give you a little update on what is happening between Turkey and Greece. So let me get this next article on the screen for you guys. I hope you are enjoying our broadcast tonight. We try to bring you the latest breaking news and share with you all of our sources, folks. We do not hide our sources from you. We share every source so you can go back and fact check the information. So this should be on your screen right now. Turkish Coast Guard violates Greek territorial waters in EMA. The armed forces are at war. And let me make sure that you can see this on the big screen. All right, it is on the big screen. The fire continues to be played by the Turks, who, in addition to provocative rhetoric, seems to seek to transfer the tension with unpredictable consequences to the field. While on Friday there were 30 violations and a fierce air battle in northeastern Aegean Sea, today the baton was taken by the Turkish Navy. According to the information from Mega, a Coast Guard of the Turkish Coast Guard violated Greek territorial waters. So let me go down. The armed forces are at war. The armed forces are now on high alert in the near future. Under the pretext of military exercises, the Navy and the Air Force will be on the brink of war. There will be a constant presence of our forces in the eastern Aegean. Armed fighters will constantly fly from Evros to Castellerizio, while the presence of the Rafael fighters will be constant. So this is being fueled by Turkey, folks. Turkey now is actually changing the rules. Turkey right now is upsetting NATO, folks. We are very, very upset with Turkey. Turkey is or was one of our largest partners in the Middle East. Turkey has the second largest NATO army in the world. So if Turkey does indeed switch sides and goes to the side of Russia and China, then we're going to have a big problem, folks, because we were counting on Turkey to be on our side against Russia. So Turkey now is showing its true colors, and by opening up a new front in the Middle East between Greece and Syria, invading Syria, then this is going to present a very, very big problem for the U.S. military if we have to actually fight against the Turkish soldiers. So Russia and China and Turkey, I believe, have been planning this operation for a long time, folks. I told you that Vladimir Putin was playing chess while our leaders are playing checkers.
So you have Turkey, which is a NATO nation, and Greece, which is a NATO nation. But Turkey and Greece have conflict, and America's in the middle of that, you know, because those F-35 fighter jets that were supposed to go to Turkey, you know, America is giving them to Greece. So Turkey is pissed, all right? Turkey is pissed, man. You see? And what you're having is what? A closer alliance with those nations of the East, man, those kings of the East. All right. And he said he believed that they've been plotting the whole time. Well, yeah, the scriptures say that they will plot, all right, on the whore, man. Okay. When you go to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, all right, verse 5, it says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Which you see America, all right, this American empire is everywhere, just as the ancient Roman Empire was, man. Okay, doing what they want to do. Okay, America has been throwing its weight around for a long time, but now we're seeing these other nations throw their weight around. Okay, just making moves, man. Okay, it said, neither keep it at home who enlarges his desires hell and his death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases debt which is not his? How long, all right, and to him that laded himself with thick clay? Shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties for them? Okay, and this is what we're seeing. These nations are plotting heavily against the whore, man. You know, I was saying, you can watch the rest of the video. It's the guy Off Grid Farming. You know, he's he does pretty good with his updates. You know, and we see more, you know, conflicts. You got Iran. You know, there's rumors that they can now fly to. You got Israel, those Israelis. Okay, saying now they can fly to Iran and back without refueling. You know, so they might be bold enough to do an airstrike in Iran. Okay, which that's the least of the flock, drawing them out. Because when they do an airstrike in Iran, all right, you can get ready, man. Their retaliation is going to be, we might feel some shake over here, man. You know, then you have, you know, Turkey with Greece. Okay, Turkey with northern Syria. You have, you know, Russia and Ukraine, you know, working its way towards the EU. All right, you have China, you know, speaking about invading Taiwan. And then you got little Rocket Man over there, you know, trying to get them tools right, man. You know? So this is nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, man. You know, just as the Bible says. So Lord will, you was edified, you know, till next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yashala, Abba, Babal, DTA soon.